Welcome to Babies from Beyond, the podcast that gives all babies a voice, whether they are still in spirit or already earthside. I'm Lauren Dionysius, a former registered NICU nurse turned baby soul communicator, and I'm here to share the wisdom of today's babies to guide you on your motherhood journey. So today we're continuing with this really unique series of little mini baby soul readings or baby soul communication sessions to really give you some insight into the perspectives and the possibilities and the messages that today's babies and children want to share with us. So as we go into this reading today, just want to remind you that every woman's path is unique and different. And every soul has their own reasons, wisdom, journey for their plan and their life here on earth. So as you listen today, I invite you to stay open and be curious and just tune into how it lands for you. Okay, so today we have Sam. So Sam, thank you so much for being here. And would you just like to share a little bit about your motherhood journey and where you're at with things at the moment?
Yeah, hi. So I have 4 children, spaced from the age of 15 all the way down to 1. Absolutely love being a mum, especially with the age gap. I have 3 boys and 1 girl, and the girl is the baby. So that's definitely a journey of its own, going from 3 boys to having a girl.
Yeah, amazing. So Sam, just so that others listening are aware, have we worked together before? Have you had any other readings or sessions with me before today?
Yes, absolutely. So when my 3-year-old was born, I was gifted a very special time with you to have a reading with him. He was only a few weeks old when I first met you. We had a beautiful reading, learned a lot, felt very connected, and took away so much. I actually felt a lot more connected to Ziggy than I did walking in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then we've also done a little mini reading to help. I think I was having some trouble wondering how Ziggy was going to go being a big brother. So we had a little session where you kind of put me at ease about how he was going to be when Myla was coming into the world. And I actually read back over it only, I think, last week or the week before. And it really sat well with me, and it played out pretty much how you said it was going to play out. So that was really, really good.
Amazing. I love hearing how, when the wisdom, how it comes through, and then what happens with that in the future. So as we go into this little mini session today, did you want to focus on Ziggy or Myla, or see who wants to come through, or what are your feelings for today?
It's definitely Myla,
mm-hmm.
because I think we're going through some things at the moment that I'm not understanding, and I think she can't explain it well enough.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously being a girl, I'm just totally out of my depth. So I feel like I need a better connection with her at the moment than the boys.
Yeah, absolutely. And I just wanted to mention too that I remember meeting Myla before she was conceived. He came through in the session we did with Ziggy when he was a few weeks old. And so it's been really beautiful to connect with her in spirit and then also meet her earth side as well. All right, well, I'm going to call in these souls now, which I will do off camera. Okay, so let's dive in. I'm so curious with these two because they came through so strongly and so closely together. But they also came through, and I should say here, I never remember previous readings. I see a lot of women who come back for updates and things like that, or when things have changed, but I never remember the details. So this is me going in fully intuitively with what I'm feeling right now. So I'm feeling both of these souls come in at the same time, but there's a real hustle energy with them there. And this may be reflective of their past lives together or their journeys together in other realms, or it could be symbolic or a representation of where they're at as like a 3 and 1 year old at the moment. So I'm feeling there again, there's this hustle energy. There's this little bit of I'm trying to put the energy into words. It's almost like they're elbowing each other and like pushing each other a little bit, like and I think this is in relation to you, Sam, like that they are competing a little bit for your attention at the moment in whatever way that looks. They both, being so young, they both have different needs, obviously, different times, and also different levels of, not levels, different things that they need from you as their parents. So yeah, that's the energy that they're coming through with. Yeah. So is there anything in particular that you want to ask about Myla, and anything that you feel that she may be struggling with at this time, or what you're struggling with her? Or we can just tune in and see what she wants to share.
I mean, she is a very strong, independent woman already. So, and can be quite mean to others and myself. So just seeing, like, is there anything I can do to support her in, is she feeling scared? Like, is that a way of her trying to protect herself? And is there anything that we can do to support her and stop her being, so much on the defense, I guess?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Because what I'm feeling from her is, again, it comes back to this hustle energy. And what she shared with me is that I'm worried about being left behind. And I think there's this part of her, she can see her older siblings. She can see, even though she's still very young, she can at least sense the energy of, the boys getting older and growing. But because it's so, I shouldn't laugh, but it does make me laugh sometimes how these little people like see themselves, because she's like, I'm in my body and I don't feel like I'm going anywhere, because she's not observing herself. Like, she's looking outwards, right? So she's seeing the world around her. And my sense with her is she's like, I'm worried that I'm being left behind, so I'm trying to keep up. So the energy I get from her is that she's spinning her wheels a little bit, and the way that that's coming out in her behavior is lashing out. Because there's this feeling from her, and we'll go into how you can support this in a moment, because it's coming through at the same time. And I'm like, I can only speak in to one direction at the moment. But like, what I'm feeling with her is she's like, I don't want to get left behind. So it's almost like this lashing out. This is really interesting how this comes through. I haven't felt it like this before, but it's like by lashing out, she's making herself still be seen, still feel relevant, still get attention. It's just like, this way they won't forget me. So I'm not sure exactly what that's about. So, but it does come, as you said, like, there's a little bit of fear there, but it's this feeling of like almost some FOMO that's coming up for her. This feeling of like, of being left behind. Others are moving forward. I'm here and I haven't moved. But that's, obviously she's grown a lot in her 1 year on earth, but she can't see that herself because she's in it. And the lashing out is to still feel, it's funny, this energy. Like, I still want to feel part of the group, part of the family in this way. So it's a survival instinct. It's not that there's anything wrong in particular, because like what I sense from her is, and what I know about 1-year-olds and the development of the energy system as well, like they're very young children, and babies are very much in their base chakra. They're very much in the survival, kind of that survival of the fittest, or that I need to do everything I can to stay safe. And then the other side of that is not feeling safe. With Myla, I'm not feeling that she's not feeling safe. There's something really strong in her, and I feel like this will be something for her to work on and journey through in this life, is this feeling of being left behind. And because of her age, it's like this lashing out is like almost this like seems a little bit counterintuitive, because if you lash out at someone, generally the person you're lashing out to is going to want to pull back, is not going to want to lean into that. But her 1-year-old self, energetically and psychologically, obviously doesn't understand that. But what I'm feeling, and then coming back to you and how you can support her with that, part of it is one of these things that she will, as she gets older and her energy system matures and develops, and also cognitively, developmentally as well, she will realize that I don't need to lash out at people to not be left behind. But what I'm feeling really strongly from her towards you is like, what she's saying is, can you, because she's speaking to me, and I should mention that babies communicate differently with me. Some come through images, some come through words, some come through feelings. And Myla, at least at this time, I'm not sure in the past, but she's communicating with me with energy. So then I'm kind of trying to interpret that or put it into words, which sometimes I stumble with, but I'm just going to give her a minute to send it to me so then I can interpret it. Okay, she's shifted a little bit. So now she's showing me this image, and she's showing me you. I don't know how this, I think this is more symbolic. I'm not saying you need to do this in real life, but it's this feeling of you're behind her and you're pushing her, not in a forceful way, but it's I don't know why she's showing me this image, but you know how when children, and I think Myla may be a little bit old for this now, although she may be doing it, it's they're sitting, I can see her sitting on the floor, and she's got her knees bent, and she's kind of got her feet on the ground, and she's sort of pulling herself along the floor, but she's on her bottom, and she's sort of, I don't know, I've never had that image before, but there's this feeling of she's moving too slow, and it's she needs something behind her to push her. So what I'm feeling for you is it's and this may be something for you to reflect on, is how can you help her move through the world? So it's, okay, let me just sit with this, because now she's sending me an image of her. She's sitting on the top of a slippery slide, and she's, sliding down it. So there's something in her that, she's needing some more momentum. She's needing some more movement through life. So, okay, this is making a bit more sense now. So there may be some things, Sam, that you are feeling that maybe it's too much for her, or she's too young for it, or, maybe she's trying to do things that Ziggy's doing, or something like that. I'm feeling although I get the feeling she's doing this anyway, kind of let her at it a bit. I'm not saying that you're holding her back or anything like that. That's not what I'm saying. But there's this feeling of it's she wants to go. There's this, again, it's this is a really bad analogy, and hopefully it's not offensive, but at the moment her energy is a dog that's on a leash, that's trying to run.
That is her to the T. Yeah. So everything Ziggy does, she wants to do. She's pretty much toilet trained already, because as soon as Ziggy says, I need to go to the toilet, she has to get there first. So she's fully toilet trained. She's not even 2. Every time he gets on a bike or a scooter, she has to be doing it, always first.
Right, yes.
She even moved up in kindy 4 months earlier into the next room, because she's just ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I feel that's what she wants. There's something in her in previous lives where, where she kind of has been left behind. She has kind of been forgotten about. She has probably been pulled back because, no, you shouldn't do that yet, or you're too young, or you're too this, or you're too that. And so now in this life, she's no, I just want to, and I feel this is why she wanted to be the youngest as well. She's I have somebody to chase now.
Yeah.
And also what I'm feeling in relation to her choosing you is that she's saying that you more than most will allow her a longer leash, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, absolutely.
So
yeah.
It's this feeling, that's a big part of why she's chosen you. She's I know that you'll let me go. I know that you won't hold me back because of the rules. There's this, yes, it's a little bit of a rebellious thing for not righting wrongs from previous lives, but kind of trying to change up these patterns. So I feel what she needs from you, or how you can support her, is to let her go. And I feel she is wanting to find her her own boundaries, her own edges, her own limits. And I think at times that's going to be hard for you to watch, because it's like, oh my God, there's like a car crash coming and I'm like, see, she's like heading straight towards it. But I really feel like her soul on her soul level that's what she wants to, it's what she wants to experience. Like she wants to just kind of roll with it, not even roll with it. She's saying like, I want to run with it. I just want to go. So yeah, so let me do that. Like it's okay. And then she's like, I'll catch up with myself. I don't even know what that means, but like I'll catch up with myself when I get to about 10. So I know that's still like more than 8 years. Okay. But I feel like she's just like, just let me go. Like, let me roll with it. Like, let me do the things. Like she's this bright-eyed, bushy-tailed, like soul. He's like,
she's mad. She's absolutely mad. And we love her for it. She's completely different to the boys and she's got us pulling her hair out, but I love it. Like I love that she is that person.
Yeah. Yeah. You definitely feel that feisty energy. Is there any questions around what I've said or anything else you want to ask in relation to this in relation to her energy or anything else?
I guess I just mean like, is there anything that she wants to go and she wants to run and like do all of these things, but is there anything in particular that I should be focusing that energy towards? Like the boys play soccer and this and that. Like, is there something that can really benefit her?
Yeah. I think, look, I'm feeling already, as you're saying soccer, she's like, I'm there. Like, the energy that
I'm happy.
So she's going to be like fully into that, no worries. But what I think she also, this is coming from her soul self, not her toddler self, but she also needs to help bring balance to this momentum. Otherwise, she's going to wear herself out. She's going to burn herself out, especially as this pattern of hers or this energy manifests in her adult life. She'll be that one on the hamster wheel, probably with her own business is what I'm feeling, because she'll just be going round and round and round and then fall in a heap and burn out eventually. So what I'm feeling to help bring balance that energy now is she needs to do other things that the boys don't do. And there's like, as I'm thinking, like, 'cause I'm saying to her, like, what else do you want to do? And it's like, there's no one thing. Like what I'm seeing with her, like, she's sending me again, like, it's just this barrage of pictures. Like there's, I don't know, it's like all this colored clay and she's not really making anything about it. She just likes the feel of it and the colors and moving it around. And then I feel she'll get bored with that. So it's like things with her hands. I'm feeling definitely arty, creative, like not so much like painting and drawing, although you could give her a go at that and see how she goes. But it needs to be things that she can push and play with and squeeze and move and like bend and twist. So yeah, Play-Doh, clay, slime, I don't know, all those kind of really like kinesthetic,
sensory.
Like texture type things. Again, at this age, they won't keep her occupied for long. But then I'm also, again, the other things around this, like I'm also seeing her like in the kitchen helping, but she'll, she might cut something or, cut the end off a carrot and then she's done type thing. But it's going to be this very much like kind of flittering about like she has, even though there's that very strong, almost masculine energy that she's bringing forward at the moment. She's also got this little fairy kind of energy as well, which I think is going to come through in her wanting to explore different things. So it's like anything that you can think of, as I said, the arty, crafty things, the soccer and the sports and all of that, the helping you in the kitchen, the like books and things. It's like, I feel like she kind of like wants to play with all of it, but it'll only be for short time. So don't invest a lot of like time or effort into these things.
Yeah.
But yeah, and I don't know, there's like, I don't know if they even still do this, but even like places where you can go.
Like the messy play place.
Yeah. So like playgroup was what was coming into my head. And I'm like, oh no, I think that's something from the 80s that I remember growing up as a kid. I'm like, do they still have playgroups? But it's that kind of energy. It's like where she can go, and I'm feeling, and she's funny, like with other people, I'm sensing she's like when you mentioned messy play, and then I saw, like a room like full of kids and other adults, there was push pull with that. So I feel like she loves people, but in small doses. So you might just have to see how she goes with like going into a group, say messy play or something like that. Maybe, I don't know if there's a day that's quieter, or just maybe starting her off by herself and allowing her to move into that. But I feel like she is very people-y and she loves people, but I feel like there's times where it can be overwhelming for her if it's a lot of new all at once, but give her time. And because socially she does feel very well adjusted actually, and connected and social. She wants to, especially with 3 older brothers, but there's just this little part of her that's like, feels like I think the same pattern comes out for her where she feels maybe like I'm going to be left behind, but she doesn't necessarily have the confidence to just like get in and try all the things and put her hands in all different buckets and all the things there. But yeah, definitely feeling, just variety. I think if we could sum up like what she needs at this time, and I'm feeling for the next probably 12 to 18 months, is she needs variety. Yes, she can have the things that she, like the things that the boys do and things like that. But there'll be other things I feel that she is really curious about and will enjoy, but she won't necessarily do it or ask to do it because she's not seeing the boys do it, or she may not be seeing you do it. So it feels like she needs opportunities to realize like, oh, there's other things here that I can do and that I enjoy, that, oh, Ziggy hasn't done that, or Mum hasn't done that, or whatever. So it's, she needs that variety and that stimulation. Yeah. Does that make sense, or any questions?
Yeah, no, absolutely. That's spot on. Yeah. Yeah, it's so good.
Yeah. She's a bit of a wild one, isn't she?
She is. She is. And it makes sense, like what you were saying and how she's feeling about, the whole left behind, or just like running to do everything. Because she is just, I can't even explain what she's like sometimes. It's like, okay, off you go. Like, she runs out and she's off, and, just so independent. And I'm so grateful for that, because I didn't want to have like a girly girl.
Yeah.
Because I'm very much like that. I traveled the world. I live on the other side of the world. I'm very independent and I'm very competitive. I like to win. So I'm definitely glad that she's mine, because I will 100% push that for her.
Amazing.
Yeah, that really helped with how I can, or like an understanding of why she's behaving the way she's behaving.
Yeah.
Instead of she's just being naughty, know?
Yeah. Yeah. She's not, as just, it's her way of like, don't forget me, don't leave me behind, like I'm still here, like, that sort of energy that, is just coming out in her 1-year-old self in the only way she knows how right now. So, and I think it's really important with these kids that, it's that they, like, developmentally, they can only do so much. They can only express themselves in ways that they know how, until they learn other ways of communicating or expressing, or they become more mature and more aware of their surroundings and learn more about being a little human. But it's, especially those first 3 years, it's like so much about just learning how to be a human in this little body. That's changing all the time, and all of these things, as well as the world around them. So thank you so much, Sam, for coming on today and being open to receiving these insights and these messages from Myla. I feel like she had the stage today. And also for allowing it to be shared with other women who are tuning in, to perhaps give them more insight and understanding of today's children as well, and their energy. And also I really want to thank Myla and also Ziggy's energy as well, because I feel like his energy was here helping to support her, which is part of his big brother role as well. So wanting to thank both of these children as well, and really to thank them for being here, thank them for coming. Thank you for for doing their part in the world. And I want to say that I really honor and respect your journeys and the things that you've come here to learn and teach. So I want to thank both of these souls for coming in today and sharing and allowing us to see them and feel them and hear them as well. So so these episodes are just a little glimpse into baby soul communication. So if you would like to dive deeper or have your own reading, then please check out the links in the show notes below, or visit the website over at bornenergy.com.au for more information. If you've been listening today and you're wondering if you could learn how to hear your own baby soul, then the answer is yes. My 5-week program is called Connect with Confidence, and it's open now. And it's for women who want to deepen their connection with their baby soul, whether your baby is in spirit or already here on the earth. It's about understanding where to find your baby soul, where to look for them, how to feel them, how to hear them, how to sense them, and also how to trust what you're experiencing as well, letting go of the doubt that's been getting in the way. So if that stirs something in you and you're feeling a little nudge, then please come and join us. Doors close on the 26th of September and we start on the 30th. You'll find the link in the show notes, and I would love to welcome you in. Thank you for tuning in to Babies from Beyond. If you've enjoyed this episode, I'd love for you to leave me a review just wherever you listen to your podcasts. Also, head over to Instagram and give me a follow at Born Energy, and check out the show notes for more ways that you can connect with your baby's soul, including one-on-one readings and online programs to support you. Until next time, trust your journey and your baby. Take care.